Hello, this is Rahman and welcome to another video. On today's video, we'll be talking about the new Gigabyte casing called the C301G. Glass casings right in front of me. On this video, we'll be talking about how these casing are meant for the new generation of processors and what makes them different from their older generation counterparts. So before we continue, let's have a look at the unboxing. So guys, you have already looked at the unboxing of this casing, so there is nothing much to talk about. It's a casing, you put your motherboard, all your components in. What you're going to talk about are some of the features that have been added to make this casing stand out from its predecessors, well, the C300 and the C200 to be in general. So this casing, you can say, are the new generation, generation upgrade from the C300s and the C200 casing that are available in the market, right? Well, so these are mid-torque casings, so this will be perfect for your ATX build or M-ATX build. For ITX build, I think these casings are a little bit bigger, but if you want it, you can use it for those builds as well. But if you're looking for builds with ATX, then this will go perfect. If you use this one, if you have any AORUS motherboard, if you have any AORUS series motherboard, those motherboard will go perfectly with this casing. This casing is like black color, and when you put up some let's say neon lights or ultraviolet lights, RGB lights on this casing, and if you have a black motherboard in it, this is gonna look sick. On the other hand, if you're looking for some clean aesthetic build, like if you have a ROG motherboard with a, let's say, ROG graphics card or previous generation Vision graphics card, 2070 Vision graphics card, if you're looking for a white casing for that, this is gonna be perfect. I'll tell you one more thing, that both of these casing comes with 4 ARGB fan pre-installed with the casing. So basically, if you look at the front, there are 3 ARGB fans and 1 on the back. Same goes for this one as well, 3 ARGB fans and 1 in the back. This comes pre-installed with this casing. Plus, you can always connect it with your motherboard and you can control it from there, or there is a hotkey on the top of the casing. With that, you can control your RGB for the whole casing. On the top, you have a power button, then the RGB controlling buttons. Then you have got thermal sensors here. You have got 2 USB 3.2 ports, 1 Type-C port, and the audio jacks. Same goes for this casing as well. Now, before we move further, let's have a look at the casing when it is fully lit up. So as you can see, both of the casing are on. We have just powered on the ARGB lights here, and everything is going fine. As we said, that you have a button here which actually cycles between the different RGB functions. So basically, if you are in the RGB ecosystem, Gigabyte RGB Fusion ecosystem, if you connect this casing with your motherboard, you can always use the RGB Fusion software and control all of this lighting from there. So I think there's nothing much to talk about. Apart from that, you have got the basic, graphics card layout. Some of the other features include, magnetic dust filter on the top, and you have got front mesh grille for optimal airflow. So basically, when you're using casing such as C300 or C200 for builds with, let's say, 13700K or 13600K, that used to hurt those builds a lot because there was no direct airflow. The front was always glass or plastic, so there was no direct air intake. The air intake was from the side, so that used to suffer a lot because the processors are high TDP and they produce a lot of heat. To absorb that heat, you need a huge amount of air volume within the system itself, cycling continuously. But since there was no ample amount of airflow from the front, those processors used to run hot. But on a casing like this, where you have mesh on the front and there is clear intake, no obstruction, clear intake of air, this casing can cycle a huge amount of air within a small amount of time. So basically, there is always fresh air inside, so the radiators can dish out a lot of air, so that a lot of heat can be absorbed and the processor stays cool. So these are the two casings, the C301, the two version of C301, the white version and the black version which is now available in Bangladesh market. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Click on that like button and do subscribe to our channel as well to stay updated on videos coming soon. Thank you very much. This is Ghazi Rahman signing off. I'm going to see you on the next one.